says this is Anchorage to DFW. Apparently, it's going out. It's a flight 2092 Cafe Cargo. Flight
Dakota 1 left at Whiskey Foxtrot, report.
Hello, I think you can hear me now.
Takeoff, Seabird 2 Yankee.
Well, in my zeal to bring you the takeoff of that Cathay Pacific 747, something went awry with our audio board or our connection, so I think we're back with you. Our setup tonight in the back of a truck, which you can see here, is not quite amenable to me seeing the computer screen. So, well, here we go with flight 192. The only A380 we see here, and you see behind it the Spirit of Australia. Qantas going to Melbourne, so that'll be next on Runway DFW.
Ground 185, American 1333. $2647, 2 Yankee, bye-bye. UPS 721 Heavy at Whiskey Foxtrot, cross 180 right, hold short, 18 left.
All right, here's the flight to Qantas, to Melbourne. Qantas flight number 2, a 7879, the longest flight that you can take from Dallas, at least by mileage. There you see a UPS 767 on its way to Louisville in the foreground. As you can see, it's a little chilly here tonight at the airport. Not as bad as it was this morning. It was some areas of the region hit new record lows tonight. That's 47 degrees Fahrenheit on your screen. And yes, I know we've not yet implemented a Celsius reading. I'm still working on that. As soon as we get these big birds out of the way, I will attend to our messages. But I do thank you for hanging out with us on this Wednesday night. $757 Chip, we thank him. He's already a Quad Jet member, and we get a $3 super chat from Chip. Thank you for that. So this plane ought to have a nice long roll before it lifts off, given the fact that it's heavily laden with fuel for this long journey. So have a safe flight on the trip down under. All right, let me see if I can say hello to all of you all. My mouse will cooperate. Never really had a start to the show, did we? Our channel member and great moderator Bebe says, if you love this stream as much as I do, please consider hitting the like button. Lori M, I believe, has an anniversary chat here. Well, first of all, let's acknowledge Twilly, $99.99, $2 super chat. Nice work, nice night work. Thank you, Twilly. And Lori M with a 6-month celebration of being a member of Runway DFW. Watching Runway DFW and the World Series. Go Rangers, go Walt. Yeah, it's hard to compete with the World Series, I guess. For those of you international viewers, the World Series is the championship of American baseball. And the Texas Rangers, who are just down the street here, are competing in it this year. And in fact, they're up 3 games to 1, I believe. Is that right? At any rate, if the Rangers win one more game, they are the World Series champions. Well, here's George Ragsdale, who says hello, Walton Mods from Dallas. Channel member Jimmy Henry says 30 degrees Fahrenheit here in Kentucky, supposed to get to 24 tonight. That sounds chilly. Channel member Rodney from the great nation of Canada says hi, everyone. Hello, Rodney. Channel member Farid Abed says hello, Walter, and hello to you, Farid. Channel member Rob Blackman says, good evening, Walt and the DFW gang. Channel member, moderator, A-list flyer Chris says, currently bottom of the 5th, no score, and we're being no hit. Well, as long as there's no score, I guess that's acceptable. Looks like this 767 is on the move. Well, it's 8:30, and we welcome those of you who are tuning in when we were supposed to go on the air. You have the benefit of actually hearing what I'm saying, because when we started, things weren't quite plugged in correctly. But so far, we've seen a 747, we've seen an A380, and now here we go with a 767. This is UPS flight 751 going to Louisville. Well, that was a little low. Our singers need to pump up the volume there. But yes, this is a 20th century aircraft dating back to the year 1999. Here we are in the Super SAMU vehicle, the Sprinkler Avoidance Mobile Unit. Hoping we don't have to move, but if we have to, we will, to get out of the way of sprinklers tonight. Basim Yusuf says, good evening, Walt and Mods. I'm not feeling well tonight. Fever, side effects from COVID-19, Pfizer booster shot. Yeah, Mrs. Runway DFW and I had our booster shots like a couple of weeks ago, and it was definitely, I definitely was feeling a little under the weather, or well, not under the weather so much as just sore, because we got COVID and flu and what was the other one? RSV shots at the same time. This is American Flight 1659. It's going to Phoenix. It's an Airbus A321. And as this goes out, another A321 is coming in. Driving from Nashville, that plane is. Got another A321. Now rolling down runway 18 left. It's American Flight 2709. Going to Palm Springs. Here's a plane of the United variety. It's Flight 1603 off to Denver. An Airbus A319 is this one. An 18-year-old example of this aircraft type. And as this plane lifts off for the Mile High City, we've got a Spirit Airbus A321 coming in from Fort Lauderdale in Florida. It's flight 2955. Miguel de la Cruz is our newest subscriber here on the big Runway DFW broadcast for tonight.
Good night, 1603. Good night.
Here comes that Spirit plane we spoke of a little bit ago. And not to make a big deal of it, but just to, as a historical note, Runway DFW has now made it to 15,000 subscribers. So that's a nice landmark. Just a little footnote in history. Wasn't that long ago when we had a couple of hundred, or less than 100 actually, so. And Katie Goodling, who's a member of the channel, says, "Congrats, Walt. Thank you." Basim Yusuf says, "Cargo Lux 747 is rolling out of the freight terminal." We like to see that. Be our second queen of the day, or of the night. There it is. Saw a couple of Cargo Lux 747s on Saturday coming out of the misty skies. This is a 400 model dating back to the year 2001. Federico J is our newest subscriber, so he's keeping us above that 15,000 mark. Oh, hey, it's Greg says, "Well done, Walt. It's a great stream. Thanks for what you do. Appreciate it." Carla Longerbeam with the congratulations. Thank you, Carla. Michael Wilson says, "Congrats, Walt. Just goes to show how good of a show you put on for all of us." Thank you. Well, this is fun to do, so I am happy to have you along for the ride. So the Big Bird waits for as Flight 2406 comes in from Minneapolis St. Paul, an American Airlines Airbus A321. A UPS Airbus A300 is just lit up on the radar. It'll be going to Rockford Airport in the Chicago area. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Eric at Mac Aviation. That's a stream from I believe it's Manchester, England. He is here in the DFW area. He did a stream this morning. Had a couple technical problems, but he'll be back in the morning, so be sure to check out his stream tomorrow on the Mac Aviation channel. Carolyn Crowder says, congratulations on this milestone. Thank you for that. The missus is saying hello, mostly lurking and watching Texas Rangers. Well, that's understandable. I was going to say maybe we shouldn't give any spoilers out, but, you know, if somebody's watching the game, they're going to be watching the game. They're not going to be watching the replay of it, I don't think. I saw a report that this World Series is on its way to being the lowest rated World Series for television viewers in history. It's been a good series so far, at least for Rangers fans anyway. Matthew Colunzi is our new subscriber. Thank you, Matthew. You see there at the bottom of the screen, I'm putting this on early so I don't forget to thank our sponsor James Webb and all of our channel members as of this afternoon. If you sign up for a membership this evening, it won't be reflected on that list, but it will be on our next broadcast. And thanks to each and everyone who has helped this channel grow and prosper. Thank you all. And Embraer 170 just intercepted that shot coming in from Amarillo, Texas. So there's our second queen of the night off to the Chicagoland area. There is the Airbus A300 we spoke of earlier. Now, I gave you bad information about that that cargo Lux that just took off. That was going to Houston and not where I said it was going. This plane is going to the Chicagoland area, to the Rockford Airport. Apologies for that. American Flight 2309 is rolling down the runway now. Runway 18 left, to be specific. Shandina McDuffie is our new subscriber. Thank you, Shandina. Okay, so we're waiting for this A300 to take off. I see our friend and Quadjet channel member and equestrian champion Raina Taylor is watching the World Series on TV. And I guess us too.
FedEx 55 DFW Tower, squawk 4651 and I did.
4651
We're keeping an eye over here on the UPS headquarters. Make sure we don't miss any
American 1996. Oh, tower flight 1721 visual on your right.
UPS 765 Heavy, runway 18 left on a blade.
18 left on a blade, UPS 75 Heavy.
And flight 1721 DFW Tower, country turbulence, and your best first parallel, runway 18 right, clear to land.
So, anywhere, flight 1721.
Airport 5 in your squawk on 4651.
This plane has gotten the clearance for takeoff. So there goes an A300 off to the Rockford Airport. I see Mac Aviation in the channel. Hello there, Eric. And he's a channel member of this channel too. So thank you for that, Eric. We're going to try tomorrow morning again. So best of luck to you, Eric. Standing by to help if I can. I'd need to know tonight if you need any assistance, because I'm going to be pretty far away in the morning. This is an Ameriflight Beechcraft, I believe it is, coming in from Amarillo, Texas. Yeah, and that may well be our the oldest plane we see this evening. 37 years old. Be 38 years old in January. A Beech 1900C is what that is. It's carrying cargo. Get a little better look at it as it comes up here. Bobby Wong says, good evening, Walt, everyone, and Mac Aviation. Basim Yusuf says, good night, folks. Gonna get some rest. Hope fever doesn't come back. Well, I certainly hope not as well. Thank you for spending some time with us, and I hope you're feeling better tomorrow after some rest. Rest will do you good. Robbie Batista says, hello, everybody. Walt. I'm seeing some positive developments in the Rangers game, at least if you're a Rangers fan, so that's good. Here's that Beech 1900 we saw earlier. Let's get a little better look at that, shall we? Plane dating back to the 1980s. Goose. 8067 is our new subscriber. Thank you, Goose. There it goes off to the parking lot. Well, this is as good a time as any to re-identify ourselves, as we've just hit the, we're just about to hit the 9 o'clock mark.
The following program comes to you in color.
Yes, it's Runway DFW After Dark. Walt with you here, live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. One of the busiest airports in the world. And we'll be here with you for another little bit. I don't know how long. We'll see how long the flights go tonight. We've already had a couple of Queens of the Sky. We had a King of the Sky. We had an A300, and we're hoping to see some tri-jets before we go off the air tonight, so hang with us if you can. Baseball game on one screen, us on the other, for Runway DFW After Dark. It is Wednesday, November number 1, 2023. We come to you from Founders Plaza, the official plane spotting site here at DFW International Airport. Free of charge to all comers. And we are glad you are here with us. On the takeoff line now, it looks to be American Flight 2324 to Wichita. Got our gain dialed up way up high tonight to try to bring you a clear shot of all the planes. That means the background sometimes gets a little overexposed, but we'll try to balance it out as best we can. We welcome Chris 2730 to our array of subscribers. Thank you, Chris. What did we just see there? That was American Flight 2324. No, that's wrong. It's American Flight 1618 coming in from Denver, an Airbus A321. Let's see the progress of this plane here. Is it all buttoned up? If I'm not mistaken, this plane has a cockpit crew in there, so we may be getting to see this tri-jet taken off.
American 3747 needs to be a terror on my 13 right, clear to land 1150 at 6.
What direction to the left, right, right, left, right.
Runway 3383, contact Mark tonight.
Look at that, Runway 3383.
Ali Saeed is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Ali.
Runway 18 left at Gulf 8.
Keeping it out, full straight, 18 left, Gulf 8, 245.
Pressure flight 2600 needs to be a terror on my 18 right, clear to land 11630.
And we have another new subscriber by the name of John Williams, the noted composer, no doubt. JL Day says hello from El Paso. Ben Sparenberger, channel member, says, I saw the very end of your last show. Whose car were you driving? I see the truck is back tonight. Well, the car I was driving was my car. As we welcome Bernadette Pergolesi to the subscriber ranks. This truck, which I'm standing in the back of, is generally used at Rancho Runway DFW to transport hay once a week. We use it to get hay for our horses. I'm driving it tonight. I'm using it tonight because just in case we get a sprinkler alert and we have to move out of the way in a hurry. And this way I can move all the equipment out of the way by just driving everything away instead of covering it up with saran wrap or shower curtains, as I want to do. Here is American Flight 1689. It's an Airbus A321. It's going to Fresno, California. On your home for DFW Airport action, Runway DFW. Off it goes to Fresno. There's the very end of a landing of a Boeing 757 UPS coming in from Laredo, Texas. Well, we're talking about the 757 now.
1998.
That's how far back that one goes. The plane in the foreground, on the other hand, is going to be Ameriflight Flight 1791 coming in from Clinton, Arkansas. It's a Beech C-99 twin-engine plane. And this one goes back a bit.
1982.
41 years old. Going to be a ripe old age of 42 in January. Wow. Still going strong. Red Eye, channel member says good. Hello, folks. Good evening, Walt, and hello to you. Red Eye. Nice to have you with us. Jimmy Churi likes our jingles. Yeah, we have a bunch of jingles for any aircraft which is from the 20th century. That's our qualification. I guess we'll have to get some 21st century jingles if we run out of 20th century aircraft, but there's two of them right there. The little one's a bit older than the big one. And as we always point out, we don't see any 757 passenger service here unless we get something that's been redirected here from another airport, or it's a charter of some sort. But yeah, I love seeing the 757s. Trying to get my mouse working. I think my mouse is frozen. Here's Bill Caldham says, good evening, Walt. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Bill. Yes, I am. Jose Aguilar, channel member, says, good evening, Walt. Beautiful night to be live streaming. I couldn't agree more. Our friend Skittles from Washington State says, good evening, Walt and DFW friends. Hope all is well. It's raining buckets up here in Washington State. Yeah, we had our share of rain last week. Let me pull off of here for a second. Flight 2659, American Airlines, arriving from Santa Ana, California. All right, now we'll go back to the 757. Looks like it's on the move. It's going to turn right in and find its parking spot. The Shy One says hello from Northeast Los Angeles, California. Go Rangers! Well, thank you for your support. Channel member Allison N says hi, everyone. So nice to have you here with us. Craig Russell says hello, everyone. Hello to you, Craig. Tyler Forrester, good evening from this Calgary-based, I don't get the rest of it. Good to see you, Walt. Well, good to see you. Well, look at that. It is a tri-jet, our first of the evening. This MD-11 is going to Louisville, the UPS World Port. The distinctive and unmistakable tail of the MD-11. Let's break off from this just for a second. Got another prop plane coming in there. Another Beech C-99, and I can't jingle that one, but that was 41 years old. So I don't think we've jingled this one yet, have we? Ooh, it's dark there. They don't have any lights turned on.
1992.
Well, if you can see it, at least you can see the silhouette of it. It's a 31-year-old plane. Allison says, wow, good crowd here for today's stream. Awesome sauce. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen on one of these streams. You know, there's people watching baseball, and of course, for our European viewers, what we got there? Oh, we've got a FedEx. We don't see FedEx too often on this side of the airport. That one just took off from the west, or the east side of the airport, where FedEx has its base here at DFW. And let me give you some info about that flight if I can. That was flight 1383, a 777 going to Memphis, which is of course the FedEx equivalent of Louisville here in the U.S. I don't know, what is FedEx called their outfit there? It's not Worldport. Here we have 7879. There it is. It's flight 997, and it is going to Buenos Aires. Get so enthralled by all this cargo that sometimes they overlook a passenger plane. So we'll make sure we don't miss that. So you see the temperature there, it's 45 degrees. And I'm gonna have to get another windbreaker here. It's not windy, but I need some extra protection. Do I see a $100 super chat from Barbara Sterling? Let me double check that. Could that be right? It is. Walt, great effort to show beautiful planes at night. Wish you well in your truck from South Carolina. Thank you, Barbara. And I don't know, you may have seen Mac Aviation's interview with Barbara Sterling on his channel, on the Mac Aviation channel. So thank you for that, Barbara. And happy birthday to you. Barbara just celebrated her 80th birthday, and I'm not far behind Barbara. I'm about 9 years behind you. So I hope to be as lively as you when I get to that age. Who knows, maybe I'll still be doing this. Well, everybody loves a tri-jet. I think everybody loves a tri-jet. Been pretty lucky so far. All the planes we want to see are taking off here on the west side. It looks like this is lined up for that as well. Roger Williams says, just joining the chat. Hello to all. Go Rangers!
American 48, RNAV to land, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to land, clear for takeoff, 111, American 48.
DFW Rail Fan Production says, hello, I live in Dallas and I love this airport. Always flew on American. Yeah, it's always been from this airport, personally. Always been a good experience. Well, that's good to know.
American 2368, contact departure night. UPS 765 Heavy runway 18 left, line up and wait for emergency runway operations.
You see the tall, you see the West Tower there on the left of your screen, and there in the center right, is the Bank of America Tower, all lit up in Rangers colors. And I think, yeah, A-list flyer Chris, our channel member and moderator, has made note of that. All right, back to this lovely tri-jet MD-11. Just about ready to roll down runway 18 left, bound for Louisville. Zypair official just subscribed to Runway DFW. And we're happy that we've got the official Zypair. I wouldn't want to substitute. Hamilton Morera is our newest subscriber as well. Thank you, Hamilton. Always glad to have new subscribers here on the night that we've eclipsed the 15,000 subscriber mark. Here we go. That one didn't jump off the runway at a 45-degree angle as we so often see the MDs do. Maybe it's heavily burdened with packages bound for Louisville or destinations beyond. I guess we're kind of headed into the holiday season now, and we will be seeing more. We would expect to see more and more cargo flights. Saying hello to John McCutcheon. Got a number of flights lined up to take off now. I've got to, I'm gonna have to switch off here to our truck camera because I've got to go back in the cab of the truck and get an extra layer of outerwear. So let me do this, because you need to listen to something while we're doing this. Where's our playlists? Okay, we'll play some music and we'll be right back on Runway DFW. Hang on. right, thank you for your indulgence while I got all kind of a little warmer. So we'll head back to the action here. Skittles has deposited a $20 super chat. Well, thank you for the live stream and always bringing us such fine quality in broadcasting. It's awesome, she says. Well, I can only thank you for that, obviously, and I strive to do better all the time, let's put it that way. I'm never satisfied. All right, let's see what we got here. American 2806 off to Minneapolis, St. Paul, 737-800. There she goes. We haven't talked yet today about the new fence here at Founders Plaza. There you see it there in the foreground, as it looks like that that MD-11 has got its lights on. But there you see the fence that they've put up to kind of, I don't know. Not too many people are happy about that fence, I don't think. The stated purpose, at least according to a worker who was putting it up, was because of safety concerns for children. See, is this on the radar yet? Tis not on the radar. But it is pushing back. So I don't have the deets on this one yet, but I'm sure they'll pop up on the radar momentarily. Got some smoky engine going there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And I can smell that jet fuel. I can honestly say I've never seen the smoke come out like that. Now, it's not like it's below freezing here or anything. As you can see, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know what accounts for that. It doesn't look like anybody's overly concerned. Ayless Fire Chris says, I love a smoky engine start. That's kind of cool to see. Hanging Light 787 says, are there any L-1011s flying still? That was the other big passenger tri-jet. And there is one left. I believe it's operated by, it's like a scientifically oriented aircraft which does astronomical observations, as I recall. I think it's a NASA plane, but it may be not operated by NASA. Maybe somebody in the chat knows for sure. But yeah, there's one L-1011 left. It's a pretty good catch if you can find it. I think it's based on the West Coast somewhere. I would love to see it. Super 80 Swiss Air says, too tired to do anything today, but it's always good to chill out here and watch MD-11s. John Irby, channel member, smoky cold start for that old tri-jet. Okay, John Irby has the info that that L-1011 is owned by Northrop Grumman. It's based in Mojave. Thank you for that information, John. Tom B says this plane is flight 767 to Louisville. And it is on our radar now. It's kind of abstract looking at the moment, thanks to its powerful headlights. Give it a little musical salute, though. I said we'll give it a little musical salute, though.
1991.
Ah, yes, a 31-year-old plane celebrating its 32nd birthday next month.
Contact departure Frank 2394, see you.
Frontier flight 1553, it'll be a right on Foxtrot, then a left at Alpha, and contact ground 0.65 on top of the Alpha bridge.
Right on Foxtrot, on Alpha, 0.65 on the bridge.
One last look before it blasts off. That seems to have been a sharper angle departure than the previous one we saw. Well, there it goes. The second of the MDs that we've seen take off tonight. And there's another one getting loaded up. And there's another one next door to it, which is also, I can't tell what its status is right now.
Runway 18 left, for takeoff.
On that speed park, for takeoff, 18 left, runway 175.
American Flight 2375 and Airbus A321. Destination, Salt Lake City. We welcome Jim Please, our newest subscriber. Thank you, Jim. And you may have seen in the shot as we were panning the Turkish Airlines flight back to Istanbul, 7879, flight 192. That's not it there. That is our home base for tonight, the Runway DFW Super SAMU pickup truck. SAMU standing for Sprinkler Avoidance Mobile Unit. Now, this plane, I'd say 7 times out of 10 is bound for the east side of the airport. Wellington Flights Live, our friend Kevin from down in New Zealand with a congratulations. And he's a member of the channel, and that was I believe, let me check here. I believe that was an anniversary membership message. Yes, Kevin is celebrating 6 months being a member of this channel. So thank you again, Kevin, for your support. And if you haven't, I certainly hope you'll check out Kevin's channel, Wellington Flights Live. Well, look at this. I think Turkish is going to put on a little show for us tonight. We'll get to see it take off here on 18 left. And its takeoff is uncontested, so should be able to go right out once it gets the green light from the tower. Hello, James McBride. My mouth is freezing up. James McBride, thank you for subscribing to the channel, Runway DFW.
Thank you.
Alrighty. I'm a little sniffly right now, I have to tell you. When I went to the cab to get my extra windbreaker, I probably should have gotten some Kleenex. Farida Bed says, get ready for a parade probably on Saturday. I think he must be referring to the Rangers game. Are things going well for the Rangers in the World Series? Oh, Jay Cagney says Rangers 5-zip. And it being almost 10 o'clock, it should be pretty late in the game. So that's exciting. Doug Hewson, channel member, says, any special guests coming up in the coming weeks? Well, I don't know of any. I know that Kevin, our friend at Airline Videos Live, has threatened to come to DFW before the end of the year, and I hope he manages to do so. But I don't have anything official. I don't have any official word on that. So we'll keep you posted if we hear anything, but you'll probably hear it first on Airline Videos Live. Welcome to you, Austin, our newest subscriber. Thank you for that. What are we up to? We're up to 15,088 subscribers. Not that I'm counting, but had a lot of new folks tonight, so thank you for that. It has become quiet here at the big airport. As we approach the 10 o'clock hour in the Central Time Zone. We've got a time change coming up this weekend, at least in the USA. We're switching from daylight time to standard time. And that is going to be, well, I guess that'll be good for our morning, if we do a morning broadcast. But not so good for our, well, I guess it won't have any effect on our evening broadcast because we don't get on the air until after dark anyway. I'm trying to rebalance our B camera now. So hang on for that. I know this part isn't very interesting to you, is it? I've got to grab my little flashlight here. Try not to shine it in my eyes and blind myself. Try to show you what I'm doing here. Okay, there's my flashlight. Sniff. Right. Should be a little better now. It still looks a little lopsided. What's happening? What's happening to that camera? Try it one more time.
Runway 3895 visual, runway 18 right.
Runway 3895 used to be a tower runway 18 right, clear to land 11010.
Clear to land, 18 right, Alpha 3895.
Jackery 140 used to be a tower and FTB Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. On FTB Park, I was 3174.
Well, I'm about ready to give up on that project. I've got to turn this off. I've got I've got a pair of gloves on with the fingertips cut out on the right hand, on my right hand, in order that I might be able to utilize touch screens while I'm keeping my hands warm. So there's an American Eagle flight. It is going off to Garden City, Kansas. And behind it, there you see American Flight 2267. It's a 737-800 going to Kansas City. So this flight's going to Kansas City. We've got a flight coming in from Oklahoma City, which will be American Eagle Flight 3895 and Embraer 175. And that'll be here in about a minute. It sounds like Fireball XL5 revving up. But no, that's what we're listening to. What you might hear in the background, we will bring to you in just a second here. Got another cargo flight. Here you see it there. It's UPS flight 791, and it is going to Louisville. We'll take a look at that. It's a 757-200 series.
1998.
A 25-year-old aircraft. Just a reminder that you are listening to, and watching, I guess, Runway DFW. We need to do that.
live.
Runway DFW After Dark on Saturday, October. That's not right. That is definitely not right. Let's do this. Runway DFW After Dark is what you're watching on November 1st, 2023. That's more like it. Welcome on in. All right, a little musical interlude, which I managed to mangle, but you get the idea. It's Runway DFW. We're at Founders Plaza. It's a chilly night. We've had lots of interesting planes to see. Planes in a hurry. And once again, this is going to Louisville. We haven't had any of the Louisville-bound planes go over to the east side yet tonight. That's very unusual, in my reckoning. Yeah, we've got another tri-jet lighting up the screen, so we should be seeing that shortly. I think we've got two left in the parking lot over here at UPS, so I'm really glad there's almost no wind tonight because, I don't know, for some reason it seems very chilly. But the airport says there's 7-mile-an-hour winds out of the southeast, it looks like. Here comes another MD-11. This one's going to the Rockford Airport in the Chicago area. And believe it or not, we cannot give this plane a musical salute because it is a 21st century plane born in the year 2001. So it's most unusual. Hardly ever see an MD that's that relatively new. And the 757 is cleared for takeoff, so let's follow that into the skies on runway DFW. Pardon? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Somebody heard my plea for needing a Kleenex. And I will take care of that shortly. My goodness. That's so kind. Let me turn down my microphone. All right, I think I'm in a little better shape now. Thank you to that anonymous person who stepped up to the plate. So here we go again, another MD. I think this will be our third of the evening. Off to Chicagoland. And that was a snappy departure.
3842, visual 1 right.
Tower 3842, this is Tower 160 minor, runway 1 right flag.
Minor right, runway 3842.
We've got another A300 on the docket here. Getting ready to back out of the UPS facility.
Clear for takeoff, 18 left, or empty park for American 1272.
Meanwhile, it looks like the Rangers are doing okay. Lori M., channel member, says, hubby and I have been waiting for this since the 1970s. So thrilled. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal here for Texas fans. John Irby saying it's bedtime now. Great show. Everyone have a nice night or day. Thank you, John. Farida Bed says maybe Walter can stream the Rangers' return to DFW tomorrow. Will they be returning tomorrow or tonight? I don't know. Jolene Kreider is a first-time subscriber and loving this and so happy about the Rangers. Well, it's a good night to be a Rangers fan, that's for sure.
Good night, American 1273.
Now let me test my high school Spanish. Maria Patricia Mercado Tenorio says, "Que movido está este aeropuerto. Felicidades por tu trabajo." Well, the end part says, thanks for your work, I believe. Here's this A300. This one's going to Louisville. This is a 20-year-old aircraft. Well, Lori M. has been kind enough to gift 5 Tri-Jet memberships. So Kevin Kelly is the first to take advantage of that kindness. Darren Marr, welcome on in to the subscriber list here at DFW Airport, at Runway DFW. Barbara P. Sterling, well, very happy to have you on board. She made a very nice contribution to this channel earlier, for which we offer our thanks. And Embry Urtes with a $2 super chat to give us the official word that the Rangers have won the World Series. Congratulations to the Texas Rangers. How long have they been here in Texas? Since the 70s? And this is their first World Series. So we can now say here in North Texas, of course, the Cowboys have won the Super Bowl multiple times. The Dallas Stars have won the Stanley Cup. The Dallas Mavericks basketball team has won the NBA championship. Got another smoky start here. So all of our the big four professional sports teams here in North Texas have now been the champions of their league. I'm actually shivering right now. It doesn't seem like I should. It's only 44 degrees, which is not freezing by any means. Ron Sees America has favored us with a $10 super chat in celebration of the Rangers' victory. So let me thank Emery Yurtis once again for that alert. And let me thank Ron Sees America. Rob Shermy, who's a channel member, says, went to games at the old Arlington Stadium. That's 2 stadiums ago that we've been waiting. I remember going there, Rob. That was kind of like a minor league ballpark, which they kind of upgraded a little bit to make it major league worthy. So yeah, an exciting night. It's hard to compete with that. We're just watching planes come and go. Mark Perry says, howdy Walt, a great day and night for me. My new computer arrived, seeing your feed tonight, and yay, Rangers win, woohoo. Aviation Emily says, hello everyone. Happy Dia de los Muertos, she says. Beve with the calculation, channel member and moderator. 44 degrees is 6.6 degrees Celsius. No wonder I'm cold. It's only 6.6 degrees. Dale Helton says the original Arlington Stadium was called Turnpike Stadium with 10,000 seats, and it was upgraded to 35,000 seats and became Arlington Stadium. I remember that was a good place to watch a ball game. Very intimate facility. I was to the previous, so I've been to 2 of the 3 Rangers ballparks. I've never been to the new one. It's been open, what, 2 years now? 3 years? Never been to the new one. The new one that has the retractable roof. So once again, you're looking at an Airbus A300 going to Louisville. 20-year-old plane. There is another 767 lighting up on the radar, another cargo plane. It'll be an ABX Air. Looks like a ghost plane. Doesn't look like it's got any. At least the picture I'm seeing here doesn't look like it's got any paint job. So I guess we'll find out as it gets a little closer.
Once you pick up the speed though, calculate money.
Tower American 1012, we're ready.
American 1012, right to turn the corner, Whiskey Hotel, Port Wayne left.
Turn Whiskey Hotel, shore 18 left, American 1012.
Honk if you love Runway DFW.
Flight 4961 on the B part, runway white left turn takeoff.
B Park, clear for takeoff, 18 left, got 4961.
American 1012, runway white left on its plane.
18 left, on way to American 1012.
A-list flyer Chris is retiring. Got to hit the hay. Great evening, folks. Thank you all. Thank you, A-list flyer Chris, for your moderation duties and for being a Quad Jet member of this channel. And check out his channel as well here on YouTube. He travels quite a bit, and he's got some really cool scenes for you to check out. And Mayurta is celebrating 1 month of membership. What UPS aircraft is this, Walt? Is an Airbus A300. It is going to Louisville. It's flight 793.
American 1667, basic entire cross, make sure all heavy Airbus part stand for runway white right to left. Flight 4961, tech departure.
We've got Qantas Flight 8 to look forward to. We saw the Melbourne-bound Qantas jet earlier this evening, and this one's going to be going to Sydney. So stand by for that.
DFW 793, heavy RNAV B part, runway white left turn takeoff.
The A300 has the clearance for takeoff. So we're really clearing the decks over there at the UPS facility. There you see Spirit. Flight number 2701. It will be destined for Las Vegas. Sarah Deal, the real deal. Is celebrating 2 months of membership. Hello, Walt. It's great to watch DFW. And thank you, Sarah. Sarah, of course, was a guest in our studio audience a couple weeks back. Coming in from Boston. And as this plane takes off, be on the lookout for American Flight 1667 be arriving from Seattle on Airbus A321. Is it almost 10:30 already? Time is flying by. There's that Qantas flight making its way from Terminal D. Flight from Seattle you heard about just moments ago. I'm going to take a look at the moon.
East side of American 67.
1667, next height, cross 18 left at Whiskey Mike.
I'm going to show you a look at the moon now. There it is.
Alpha Ridge, from 20 left at Whiskey Mike, and off ground 1667.
I don't know what else to say about it. It's the moon.
We're Whiskey Golf, and we're ready.
Qantas 8 heavy vehicle turn and 1 above Qantas 8.
Qantas White, runway 18 left, Qantas 8 heavy.
They're celebrating the Rangers' victory on the moon. And there's the Spirit of Australia for you.
Qantas 8 heavy, turn right, take 1 under share over, Mill 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Right turn, heading 190, 18 left, clear for takeoff, Qantas 8 heavy.
Well, that cabin's all lit up, isn't it? They haven't dimmed the electronic windows of the Dreamliner. So we wish all those passengers who are Sydney bound a very pleasant flight.
it's not.
Off it goes. Down under. We have a super chat from FTHL Luke. $5 super chat. Happy birthday to my wonderful wife. She wants to thank you for the relaxing After Dark stream on her birthday. Maybe a forbidden tune to celebrate? Well, as you know, viewers of this channel know that our executive producer, Mrs. Runway DFW, has forbidden the use of a song which she finds to be very mind-numbing. And just so you know what it is, so this is the song we're not allowed to play. This one here is, yes, this one. So we say happy birthday. But again, this is not a song we're allowed to play here on Runway DFW, so we'll just pop that down. And just so you know, to list so you erase that from your memory. That's what I meant to say. Barbara P. Sterling checks in with another super chat. $50. Thank you, Barbara, for all the mods, and especially my little star, Lori M. Gifted membership to me. A thanks donation. Well, isn't that nice? Thank you. Lori seemed excited about having gifted you a membership, Barbara, and so nice of you to support this channel the way you, in the manner that you support so many channels around YouTube. That would be American Flight 2697. It's an A321. I don't know where it's going. Didn't say. So wherever you're going, Flight 2697, I hope you have a wonderful flight. Super 80 Swiss Air notes that the music that we played, the one that we're not to play, that one, that's for informational purposes only. Kevin says, "Oh, this is Kevin from Airline Videos Live. Congrats to your Texas Rangers, Walt." Well, thank you, Kevin. I wouldn't consider myself to be a Texas Rangers super fan, but I'm very happy to see that they've taken the World Series. So thank you for that, Kevin. And as always, Kevin, thank you for the use of your batteries. We look forward to your next visit when we can have them all charged up for you. And I'm sure all of you, or many of you, saw Kevin and Rudy's Halloween special yesterday. I was doing some Halloween stuff of my own, so I couldn't see all of it, but Mrs. Runway DFW and I were poking our heads in on the stream. This is American Flight 1381 going to Fresno, California in Airbus A321. From a chilly DFW airport. You know, it's supposed to be back in the 80s next week. And we're talking about, of course, Fahrenheit temperatures. And I think Mrs. Runway DFW told me that Kevin, his next stream is not going to be Thursday, but on Friday. So look forward to another edition of Airline Videos Live on Friday of this week. You know, we haven't really done yet tonight. We haven't really followed a plane in for whatever reason. So that is what we'll do next. Put our camera at the foliage. Yeah, what is it we're looking for here? Ah, yes, it's a Spirit plane, Flight 1200 from Los Angeles, an Airbus A321 Neo. Here it comes. Very nice, very nice. Trainmaster 9000 says, I'm new here, Runway DFW. And we welcome you, Trainmaster 9000. I turn off my microphone again to clear up a sniffly nose. So please stand by, talk amongst yourselves.
Takeoff, American 2390. Departure, American 1024, good night. What is that? Line of flight, wait, 5823.
All right, let's see what we got here. We've got this ABX cargo plane coming at us. Now, the picture of it on Flight Radar 24 indicated that it was a ghost plane with few or no markings on it. It's Flight 102 going to Cincinnati. It's a 767-300 series. And we are going to celebrate this as having been born in the year
1992.
So let's see if we can get a little better shot of it here. So yeah, it's definitely got minimal markings, except for the little ABX Air logos on its tail and behind the front door. Now this flight almost always goes over to the east side for takeoff. And so yeah, this plane's eastbound and down. Saying hello to Tiffany Lenoir, the newest subscriber to Runway DFW. Well, check that. It's Patrick M. Tiffany, you were short-lived as the newest member of Runway DFW. Or the newest subscriber to Runway DFW, I should say. There's the Bank of America Tower in the background, lit up in the colors of the Texas Rangers, the world champion Texas Rangers. Flight 1744 there in the foreground. It is on its way to, well, Phoenix. The home of the the second place team in the World Series. Probably more than a few sad faces on that plane tonight.
15, 16, 10 miles, one air visual.
Envoy 489, RNAV departs on my way left of takeoff.
RNAV clear for takeoff.
Zone 15, 16 is starting white right to the land with North 6011.
Total runway 18 right, Delta 15, 16.
Envoy 48, starting white left on its way.
Check call sign.
Envoy 3480, from my way left on its way.
20 left on the way, Envoy 3040.
Remember, Yurtis with a $2 super chat says, what time is that no paint plane, or what is that no paint plane taxiing to the east side? That was ABX Air, it's a cargo plane, going to Cincinnati. That route is often flown by planes which are marked as DHL.
Runway 3480, don't have the layer, and then they wait left to take off.
So I hope that answers your question. Channel member Johnny Dodge says, "Go Rangers." Let's see what we got going here. We've got Delta Flight 1516 arriving from Minneapolis, St. Paul to an Airbus A320. I'm going to try to bring that to you live and direct from Founders Plaza here.
Runway 3480, FedEx departure.
So once again, you see the foliage of Founders Plaza, which will soon be framing the A320 as it makes its way down to our airport. Why, there it is now. There we are, still hanging out in the back of the truck here. Beve. Oh, this is an old one. Well, I thank you again, Beve. For some reason, my chat's got all backed up here. But thank you again. Some chat about the new fencing here at Founders Plaza. There it is. The missus says the new fencing is to stop me from rolling down the hill as I would. Not the most attractive fencing there. But yeah, the workers say, the workers told me that that's what the fence was for, is to keep little kids from being in danger. Because there's a hill. We're kind of on top of a small hill, which afforded us a very nice, commanding, unobstructed view of the airport. But that fence kind of takes some of the fun out of it. What you got here? Flight 1644? No, this is flight 344. American Airlines going to Salt Lake City in Airbus A321. Is there an official designation for red-eye flights? Is that only flights that leave after midnight, or would it be a flight like this that leaves close to 11 p.m.? I don't know. There's flight 1644. It's going to Los Angeles. It's an Airbus A321. O'Malley, channel member, says, I think if you leave in the evening and arrive in the morning, it's a red eye. But if you're going to the West Coast from here, like if you're going to Las Vegas from here, you'd arrive at about the same time as you took off locally, because it's a 2-hour difference and it's about a 2-hour flight. Emery Yurtis, a very valued channel member, with the $2 super chat says, hey, Walt, gotta go. Well, thank you, Emery. Always nice to have you here on board. And we'll see you next time on Runway DFW. If you detect a chill in my voice, that's because I'm cold. I'm putting my gloves back on. Matthew Presley opines that red-eyes need to fly through the night, really an overnight flight where, one, the crew is missing out on a traditional night's sleep. All right. Let's poke our heads back over here. When you see the camera bouncing around like that, it's because I'm in the bed of a truck, and as I move around, it kind of jounces the camera around. Here is this the one remaining? No, I think there's another one back there somewhere. But it's at least one of the tri-jets that's here. It's got its cargo door open. We haven't seen any UPS flights come in yet? Usually all these empty spaces get replaced with planes that are coming in from elsewhere. So it may be that they come in the next hour, or they come in the middle of the night. Flight 824 bound for Ontario, California is coming up next. Another one of the ever popular Airbus A321s. So Matthew Presley is letting us know that the late DFW Las Vegas flights aren't red-eyes. The Frontier Dallas to Philadelphia flight that used to land at 5 in the morning in Philadelphia was a red-eye. I remember flying some of those flights. I went to school in Indianapolis back in the day. And of course, as a student, I'd always be wanting to save money, and I remember flying some crazy flights in the middle of the night. Save a couple of bucks. They were usually had more empty seats as well, so it didn't feel as crowded. That Airbus A321 off to San Francisco, the city adjacent to the bay. Flight 446, American Airlines. Well, let us ply you with this one more time. Where's my music? You are being subjected to another episode of Runway DFW After Dark. Thank you for watching. It is November 1st, 2023. My name is Walt. We are here live at DFW Founders Plaza on the northwest side of the big airport to bring you the last few minutes of aviation activity that we have for you tonight here on Runway DFW. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being part of our 15,000 subscriber extravaganza. And there's another subscriber right there, E. Kyler. So thank you very much, E. Let me give one more scroll scrolling shout out to our many channel members. You'll see their names down at the bottom of the screen, headed up by our channel sponsor by the name of James Webb. He's been very helpful to us over the course of the last few months. And a big shout out to James Webb. And there you will see the names of the other members of the Runway DFW channel. And these are all as of this afternoon, so if you are among our new members, watch for your name on our next broadcast. All right, I'm looking at our rundown here. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to look at American Flight 1348 coming in from Los Angeles, California. Switching to camera 1. There it is. Taking off now for Durango is American Flight 3171, American Eagle Flight 3171. We pick it up in progress. CJ Kata says, thanks for braving the cold, Walt. Well, you know, it'll be colder here before the year is out. I am looking forward to the return of the 80s Fahrenheit in the next few days. That'll be nice. I don't think it'll be in the 80s at night, but... I will tell you where this plane is going as soon as my radar refreshes. Well, my radar never refreshed. It looks like it was American Flight 785 off to Tucson, Arizona. An Airbus A321. Charlene says 500 likes. Thank you. That's a pretty good, it's a pretty solid number. Thanks to all of you who have hit the old thumbs up button. Those old CRJs get off the ground in a hurry. I believe that one's going to Wichita Falls in Texas. Yes, indeedy. All right, American Flight 2564 for Albuquerque, New Mexico is next. It is a 737-800. It appears to have gotten the clearance on runway 18 left on runway DFW. There are the towers of Cedar Hill broadcasting television and radio to North Texas. O'Malley says, congrats on the 15K subscribers. Thank you. Teresa's ready to say so long, so good night to you, Teresa. And our channel sponsor, James Webb, is here saying thanks, Walt. Thanks to you, James. I think people are ready to... So, I don't know. We'll hang out a little while longer, see what's going on here. American Flight 456 is what you see on your view screen there. It's an Airbus A321. It's going to Sacramento, California. It's 11:11 Central Time. Well, I do believe we've got a couple of... We're going to do a couple more heavies before we blast off for the night. We've got Qatar Flight 732 going to Doha. That's 777. You see it there. And I think the plane behind it is American Flight 35, a Dash 9 Dreamliner, which is going to Auckland, New Zealand. I know the New Zealand flight will take off from this side. The Doha-bound flight, maybe not so much. We'll see what happens. So I'll watch these two go out, and I think then I will defrost. CJ Cotta says, wish YouTube would let you thumbs up more than once. Well, there's a way around it. I guess if you have two login names, you can log in under both names and then give more than one thumbs up, I guess. What was that arriving there? It was Flight 633 from Phoenix, an Airbus A321 of the Neo variety. I do believe our Doha-bound flight is making tracks for the east side of the airport. But we'll be able to see the Auckland-bound flight lift off. It's a service which restarted fairly recently. It's a seasonal service that American Airlines offers to New Zealand from here. I think I was kind of surprised to see it the other night. In fact, the first time we saw it, we had the flight number, but we didn't have a destination for it, and somebody in the chat said, well, that's going to Auckland. So it's back. And that's it there. And it's, I believe it's among the 10 most distant destinations from this here airport.
633, and we'll take cross my wait list. Taxi involves the ramp with me. Let me know the entry when you get it, please.
Hotel 136 for us, and we are certified on left takeoff with the direct message.
That's 4817, correct departure.
Order departure, good night. That was 4817.
Runway 3428, the Sydney ground, 118 left, or 17 center. Okay, runway 3428, runway 18 left, taxi to Golf 5, Foxtrot with Hotel. American 35 heavy, the City Tower, and the Laren, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 35 heavy.
I'd like to acknowledge a $20 super chat from J-Dub. Couldn't do 1111, so I rounded up. Thank you, J-Dub. Much appreciated, and a nice way to wind down our broadcast tonight. I think I saw Kevin of Wellington Flights Live still watching. So this one's for you, Kevin.
Going to Park American 35 minutes.
Runway 34 28, it's incented, ready to be ready to go.
We ready.
Thank you.
There goes off to New Zealand, and we'll do one more flight for you. As we say thank you to CJ Kata with a $5 super chat. Here's a little for the warm beverage fund to help you thaw out. Thanks again for the entertainment. Well, let's see. We're going to try to follow and track the big 777 going out to Doha. So as we do, we're going to look beyond where this plane in the foreground is for the tail of the big 777 as it starts rolling down the runway. We'll follow the tail, then we'll lose it, and then we'll pick it up again as it rises from beyond the terminal buildings in the center of the airport. So the tail will be going from left to right. And looking at the radar now, it's just lined up, getting ready to take off. We're not tuned into the east side of ATC, so we can't hear it get the clearance. And J-Dub with a $5 super chat, also in honor of my DFW plane watching pal, Melanie E. So thank you again for that, J-Dub. All right, flight 732, going to Doha. Watching for the tail. And there's an American Airlines tail you see there. But that's not the one we're looking for. All right, looks like the Qatar aircraft is on the move now. There it goes.
Tower United 72 is visual for 1890.
Runway 34 28, can I
We're approaching 428.
So I think typically we'll see it rise up around this location. Let's see if we've got it sussed out correctly. There it goes.
American Local 8, Lima EIC, and taxi to the cross, runway wait left, hold short, and runway wait right.
little far away because it's taking off on the east side, but that's it. Doha bound. Now, let me check one more thing. Let me look at our incoming and outgoing flights to make sure that we're not going to be missing anything. Got a Nippon Cargo Airways flight departing for Chicago at 1:22 a.m. I'm not going to be here that long. So let me see if anything's coming in. There appears to be a, well, no, that's live. Appears to be a Qatar cargo flight coming in from Atlanta, scheduled for 11:45. I don't think I'm going to wait for that. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for us tonight. Let me see. Put on some music here. Let me take off these gloves. Okay, that's it for Runway DFW for this Wednesday, November 1st. So nice to hang out with you for a few hours here at the big airport. We'll be back soon. I'm thinking maybe Friday morning. But set your bells to alert you for our next broadcast. Thank you so much for your likes, for your subscriptions, and of course to our members. Walt, going to be warming up here, saying happy contrails to you until we meet again on Runway DFW. Thanks again, everybody, and have a great night. And go Rangers! Well, they already went. Congratulations to the Rangers, the World Series champions. Lest I forget, don't forget to check out Mac Aviation here in the morning. He's going to be doing another live broadcast from right here, so check it out. Ooh, that's the song I'm not supposed to play. You think Mrs. Runway DFW has gone to bed yet? Thank you, Beve. To all our great mods.
overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.